What do you want when you have IBS? Basically, you just want to be able to go out into the world, just live your life without having to worry about constant, unpredictable flare-ups and just constant stomach pain ruining your life and all your plans, right? It's simple. It's not a lot to ask. And how do you achieve that? Basically, in my opinion, it's a two-step process. The first step is, for a while, you do have to manage symptoms and trying the best you can to just avoid the flare-ups, right? And step one is where most people get stuck. You get stuck in this loop of trying to survive from one flare-up to the next, just managing symptoms, avoiding trigger foods, just eating plain, bland food that is not going to upset your stomach. It's a lot, and it's a lot to try to handle the day-to-day with IBS. I feel you. I've been there, and it's real. But step two is where the magic happens. This is where you actually start to figure out what is at the root of all of this. You start to figure out what it is that your body is actually trying to tell you so that you can fix that from the root cause and not just managing symptoms from one day to the next. Because that's essentially just putting band-aids on things, right? If you would do this with like the pipes in your house, plumbing, there's a leakage, you just put some gaffa tape on it and hope that it's gonna go away on its own. Well, it won't, right? Eventually it's just gonna explode and you are gonna have like a water leakage all through your house. And it's the same with your gut. If you just keep managing symptoms, trying to get from one flare-up to the next, just survive the day-to-day without actually doing anything to fix the underlying issue, that's like putting gaffa tape on it, right? That's just putting band-aids on the underlying cause, because IBS just didn't come from out of nowhere, right? There's a reason why it's there, and your body's trying to tell you something with the symptoms, right? And it can be really confusing to kind of try to interpret what that is. I feel you. Sometimes it can seem super random, but once you start to look at it at a deeper level, it all starts to make a lot more sense. And that's what this channel is all about, because I don't want to just tell you, oh, eat this or avoid this. We don't want to go our whole life just being like, no, I can't have garlic, I can't have onion, I can't have spicy food on Wednesdays because that seems to always trigger my stomach, right? That's not a way to live. And also having to be always close to a bathroom, having to, be in constant anxiety for when the next flare-up is going to hit is also not a way to live. You want to get out, enjoy your life, be able to do spontaneous things, go camping or travel or just have fun. That's why you need to, get out of step one and make it to step two. So step two is where the magic happens. And this one takes a little bit of dedication because it's not a quick fix, but it is so freaking worth it, because that is the only way that you're going to get from, just cutting out foods, eliminating foods, being on one diet to the next, and actually getting to a place where you understand your body, you know what's going on, and if something happens, you know exactly why it happened and how to fix it. So step two is about, learning yourself, learning your body, understanding why you react to certain things and what it is that is actually lying underneath that is creating all of this in the first place. It is about regulating your nervous system if you are dysregulated, figuring out what the triggers are that is making you feel dysregulated, that is making your body be in a constant state of, alert, which is causing potentially a lot of stress that could be creating gut issues for you. So there are a lot of things that are involved in this, and if you want to know more about it, and if you're maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed or confused about where to start, comment step two below and I will send you a link to a quick start guide. that will help get you moving in the right direction. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel because I will be sharing lots of videos and content on this moving forward. This is what I do. This is what it's all about. This is what I help my clients with. So if you want more individualized support as well, make sure to reach out to me. And either way, I will see you in the next video.